Have you ever reached your campsite, whether you're day camping or overnight adventures, and you're ready to set up your tarp and you've been messing with guy lines and ridge lines and knots and toggles, and you're like, there's got to be an easier way of doing this? I think I found a solution. Let me show you. Right here, folks. This is the secret sauce. No, you're not seeing things. This is a hammock strap. This is actually the Onewind hammock strap. And so I've looped it around the one tree here, and it's using a cinch buckle system, and attach it to the loop on this end. And then the buckle is like you normally would with your hammock. The only difference is it's just attached to this loop on this side of the tarp. Same exact thing. We just looped this through this loop, cinch buckle here, and then we have the Onewind sleeve. So at the end of the day, when I'm ready to break things down, I can just pull this sleeve, wrap this up, get this nice and tight, and then remove the hammock straps, and I'm good to go. So there you go, folks. If this is a setup that you think will work for you, go ahead, check out hammock straps through Amazon or wherever you want to source them from. Look for the ones that are cinch buckle hammock straps. Those are the ones that I'm using, like I said, from Onewind, and it was like $15 for those straps. And the beautiful part is, if I really wanted to, I could still use that with a hammock, but I just thought, why not do something different and make the setup go a little bit smoother? Basically, when you're out there and you need to get that shelter put together as quickly as possible, I think this will be a great alternative for you. And with that being said, it is now chow time. It is getting cooler, so I want to get some food going. And I also picked up a new alcohol stove, and I want to test that out. So let's get some food going, because I'm getting hungry and I'm getting cold, chilly. Yeah, it's time for food and coffee. All right, folks, so as you can see, I have the new alcohol stove going, and it basically comes in a kit with two of these, okay, and it's basically your mesh there, wire, and carbon fiber, and you just pour your alcohol into here, slide this, and you've got the hole right there, and as you can see, it gives a nice, smooth, even flame compared to my previous one. It does come with this stainless steel bottle that you can put the alcohol in as well. And it does come with a stand. Now, I didn't bring the stand with me because it is a little bit heavy, and it's basically like your Esbit stove stand. So I decided just to go with my traditional pot stand that I have for my alcohol stove and see how this works with the one container for the flame. And I just used half of, maybe like not even half, about a quarter of this. So it's probably like, I don't know, an ounce or so of this in there. But anyways, just something new, something different. Oh yeah, look at that flame. That's actually working pretty good. Feel that heat. What's nice about this so far as I'm testing it out is it really is that isolated flame coming up, and then it spreads out, but it's not like the other one that would be extremely wild. So we'll see how efficient this is. I mean, it's an alcohol stove. You can't go wrong with it. That heat, that actually feels pretty good. And who knows, I could actually light this one up and have this one maybe on the outside of it, just as a, you know, way to stay warm too. Definitely colder. It's supposed to be in its 40s today, but the temperature feels like 34. All right, folks, it is chow time. Just keep the cover on for now, because I am starving. Because I have so much water in here, it really is like a soup. And it tones down the spicy heat flavor just a little bit. So, again, not bad. Very simple meal to make when you're out in the woods. Self-contained packet. Wow. I am impressed with this stove. This setup, this is very, very lightweight. Honestly, this is lighter than my current alcohol stove. And it burned efficiently. That was the thing that really surprised me. I have some friends. But yeah, this worked very well. Basically, your carbon fiber, wire mesh, and almost like a small Altoids tin. That's basically what it is. But the efficiency of it, as you saw, it brought the water to a good level of heat. It wasn't boiling, but it was getting those bubbles up there. And if I kept the water on long enough, probably would. But overall, for what I do out here, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good setup. So I hope you guys can hear all that on camera. All right, I'm gonna just kick back, relax, and enjoy this meal. I'll bring you guys back in a moment. All right, folks, so I've been out here for a little while after having something to eat, just been relaxing, and I actually reset the tarp with a slightly different configuration. I'll show you what I've done. Now, before I show you the setup, check this out, folks. The sun has come out, the skies are getting blue. It's looking beautiful in these woods. Absolutely beautiful. That's why I'm still out here. But basically what I did is I lowered this side of the tarp with the hammock strap, and I just slid the straps down after loosening them up. So this side is down lower from the other side. Back side I stretched out. And then this corner, it was a rock, and I decided, hey, for the fun of it, just, you know what, let's say I'm out there and there's a rock and I can't use my stakes. Can I tie it down to that? Yep. So this corner has been tied down to this rock, loop-de-loop. Raised the hiking pole on this side to the maximum level, and I still have my wing on this side. And I didn't make any adjustments on this side. It's at the same level it was before, but as you can see, it offers plenty of room inside. So room, protection for the elements, all that good stuff. And then if I was going to do a sleep setup, I could be right underneath the center of this and still have a lot of protection from the elements. So if it were to rain, the way this is pitched, the rain would fall down this way to this corner here, and obviously to the back side of the tarp. Just some simple modifications to the tarp. Again, trying different things out, seeing how they would work. And what I did is I put my sit pad with this. It's actually one of those windshield protectors for when it snows. This actually goes on the outside of the car, not on the inside. It's not a sunshade, but it has a reflective material to it. So Mylar, almost Mylar, but not completely. But anyways, just sitting on that instead of on the chair, just to see how well protected that would be, which also gives me an idea if I were to buy one of those foam sleeping pads like made of that material, it would definitely keep me protected and insulated from the ground. Let me show you as I sit down here. So basically, imagine me if I was to lay down on this, I would use this or something similar to this as a vapor slash air to ground protector barrier, and then the sleeping pad. Or I could use the other sleeping pad I have, I don't know. But like I said, just coming out here and trying different things out, and hopefully it gives you ideas. Again, I'm all about sharing my thoughts, my ideas, and different things. And if you guys go out there and you want to try something new, go for it. Like I said in the last video, go out there and try new things out. Experiment with the gear you have. Go to a place where you know you're comfortable, where you can test it out. So if you do go on an adventure that's further away from home, you have the confidence in your abilities to be able to set up a shelter in whatever conditions you're in to be comfortable and protected. And again, it doesn't have to be for an overnight. It could just simply be for a few hours. The weather changes and you need to get under the tarp for shelter and protection. That's all it could be. Simple as that. Anyways, as always, I hope you have enjoyed this adventure from the Natureman. Go out there, make your own adventures, have fun, have a good time, get dirty with nature, enjoy every moment of life, and I'll catch up with you on the next one very soon. All right, I'm getting tongue-tied. I better go.